Okay, so welcome back to the Vantage Point YouTube channel, and it's Wednesday, so it's another random status quo song review. And on the number generator this week we have number 70, which is Lonely Night, which was a B-side for the single Break the Rules. Now, of all the songs I've read, this is probably the one I know the least well. I was trying to think of when I first heard it. And so I was looking through compilations, and the only one I can find it on is To Be or Not To Be, which I'm not sure when it came out, but I remember seeing that on cassette in the HMV in Virgin when I was, buying up lots of Co in the 90s, and I never did buy that. I actually thought it was a slight con, claiming to be a compilation of B-sides. I know all the songs were B-sides, but I think only 3 of them, Lonely Night included, I would class as an actual B-side. The rest were just album tracks which were used as B-sides, but really they were album tracks, so I didn't feel like a compilation worth getting. So I'm thinking the first time I heard it was maybe when I got this in 2005, the first remasters, which is, it's a little bit surprising that it was that late on that I first heard the song. And I don't remember buying this thinking, excellent, it's got a song I've never heard of before. But anyway, so I think maybe 2005 was the first time I've heard it, and to be honest, I've not listened to it that much since. I find it a little bit underwhelming. I know it's obviously, well, it's clearly from the classic era, but I can see why it didn't make the album. So it starts off with 2 guitars, one of which I quite like, one I don't. I assume the one I like is Rick, playing the traditional Co part, and then obviously Rossi will be playing the tune or the lead over it. But I just don't like that lead. It's just slightly grating. And I'm not keen on Rossi's voice in this one. I mean, I'd assume it was recorded at the same time as the rest of the album, but it does sound a bit different to me. The kind of sound it's captured, the guitar, and I think there's no information in here saying it was recorded at a different time. It might tell you more in the subsequent remaster, the deluxe edition, which I never got because it just had I think the bonus CD was like a bootleg kind of concert, which I'm never very keen on. But it does sound quite differently. Rossi's voice sounds quite different from what it does in the album. Just the actual tonal quality. I don't know if he's slightly singing out of his range or comfort zone, but I just can't put my finger on it. I'm just not keen on that, and I'm not keen on the lead guitar line. So that doesn't make for really enjoying the song. And there's a small little instrumental break with it's kind of a little bland guitar line. The best bit is when it drops out completely and there's just drums for a few seconds. But it's not like just drums as in Slow Train, It doesn't get that good. And then it comes back in, whips around the chorus a couple of times and then just kind of plays itself out. Not really going anywhere. It all seems a bit underwhelming and a bit underdeveloped, maybe. I guess the most noteworthy thing about this song was it was plagiarized or maybe just completely copied by the Angels on their song I'm Ever Going to See Your Face Again, and such that I believe Co get royalties for their version after they pointed out the similarities. And having listened to that, I'd probably prefer the Angels version. I think it's played a bit faster and with maybe slightly more backbone to it. Even then, I'm not so keen. So yes, it's definitely not a favourite song of mine. I'd maybe put it in the occasional listen. It's not quite in the skip category yet, because I will listen to it sometimes if it comes on. Sometimes I probably would skip it, but I wouldn't say it's the definite skipper. But if you do like it, you can let me know in the comments below. And otherwise, thanks for watching, particularly if you got this far into the video, and I'll see you again next week.